Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am VibrantSoulTarot and I'm super excited to have you here today. In today's pick a card reading, we are going to be asking who has you on their mind. So if you felt called or drawn to this reading in any way, then there most likely is somebody that has had you on their mind pretty heavy. So we have these three piles to choose from. Pile number one, starting right here, we have the Pulp Tarot along with this piece of obsidian. For pile number two, we have the Labanko Tarot along with this blue opalite butterfly. And then for pile three, we have the lunaverse Tarot along with this orange calcite cloud. So please take your time. If you do need more time, you're more than welcome to pause the video here when you are choosing your pile. But when you do have your pile selected, I will post the timestamps for each one in the description box below for your convenience. So you can just head on straight to your pile and I will see you guys at your reading. Bye! Hi pile one and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Pulp Tarot or if you chose the Obsidian Stone, this is your reading, so welcome. So today we are asking who has you on their mind, and we're going to be looking into why they have you on your mind as well. So I'm going to ask Spirit here to please tune me in to my pile one's energy or my pile one situation, as well as show me and pile one who is thinking about them, who has them on their mind, and why do they have pile one on their mind? What are they thinking about? Thank you. Like shuffling one more time and then we will get started. Okay, so who is this person that is thinking about pile one, please, Spirit? What can you tell us about this person, about who it is? Ooh, we have the Nine of Cups. Who is this person thinking about pile one? We have the Three of Wands. We have the Page of Cups. Let's get one more, and we have the Hermit. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so for the Eight of Pentacles being here, for some of you, you could know this person from work. This could be someone that also, I feel like with this Eight of Pentacles, this could be someone that wants something long-term as well, or someone that wants to work through things or work on things. But we're going to clarify some of these cards right now, but for the most part, with this Nine of Cups and this Three of Wands coming out, I feel like this is someone that has been thinking about how you make them feel emotionally, like how you can possibly emotionally fulfill them, or you've just been someone that they've had on their mind that they really want. Because sometimes when the Nine of Cups, not the Knight of Cups, but the Knight of Cups could be coming out because they also, I can see them wanting some sort of, to come through with some sort of romantic offer here. But the Nine of Cups usually comes, can describe things that we are wishing for, things that we're wanting for. And it's very interesting that the next card we have is the Three of Wands, because that is the next steps you want to take to get this thing that you're wishing for, which would be you. Now, for some reason, I feel as though this Page of Cups is coming through as some sort of block for them, but I'm not 100% sure. This is one of the things that we are going to clarify, because I feel like with this Hermit, they may kind of be keeping to themselves at this time, whether they're spending a lot of time alone and this is when they are thinking about this situation, or they haven't kind of come out. This could be, the Hermit is almost giving me maybe some like almost like secret admirer type of vibes, just because I feel like the Hermit is someone that is very much not out in the open for you to just know or see this person. So let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards so we can get a deeper message of who this person is that is thinking about you. So what can you tell me about the Page of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Page of Cups here describing this person? We have the Eight of Wands. So this is like, okay, so the Page of Cups can also be a messenger as well, especially with the Eight of Wands. This is like them wanting to tell you how they feel, because it is the cups, which is the emotion. So I do feel like this is, but for some reason, guys, I'm sensing like this, with this Page of Cups, I'm sensing like this little bit of anxiety here. Like almost as if like they don't know how it's going to go, or they don't know what's going to happen. So they're like, oh, I don't, you know, I don't know. And especially the Page of Cups can be like a card of surprises, or it could be a card of like, and so it's a very playful energy, and it's almost like a kind of up in the air kind of energy, at least here from what I'm seeing. But this is about, I feel like, them thinking about you and thinking about their feelings and wanting to come towards you, feeling very drawn to you as well too, because the Page of Cups can also be a card of intuition. I think that's something that's actually not talked about a lot with the Page of Cups, but it is a card of the psyche. And I think this is definitely saying that they have you on their mind, and they're like, okay, I want to push forward. We also have 2 8s. Oops, no, the 8's gone. But we have the Chariot here as well. So speaking of, I say they want to push forward, and I'm thinking that we had the same card, that 8 of Pentacles at the bottom, but then it's push forward with the Chariot. That's so funny. So yeah, we also, let's see if we have any signs present. I'll try to, the zodiac signs. Oh, which reminds me, actually, good. We are going to be using some charms and some, with some zodiac signs and some initials as well too. So I'm glad that I brought that up, because I have to go get them, when we do that. But we have Cancer here with the Chariot. We also have Virgo here with, the Hermit as well. But we seem to have also fire and water energy. Okay, so what can you tell me, Spirit, about this Hermit? Why is the Hermit card here for who is thinking about pile 1, please? Ooh, we have the 5 of Pentacles. This is, okay, this is that anxiety that I was thinking of. Okay, so I do believe that this person is keeping to themselves because they are definitely having a fear of rejection here. This is very, very telling with the 5 of Pentacles. They're like, I don't know if pile 1 is going to reject my love offer. I don't know how my pile 1 feels. So really, I'm just keeping in hermit mode right now because of fears of kind of looking stupid, or fears of being rejected. This is interesting. And that makes so much sense, because like that's where that anxiety is coming from, like that I was feeling. And I think it, because the Page of Cups, I was feeling that, it's because it is stemming from how they're feeling. But I think I believe the Page of Cups is here as well too, because this is this could have been someone as well that you didn't get to pursue things romantically with. Either this is a general reading, so I'm seeing it can go either way. This is someone that maybe you have started pursuing romantic things with, and maybe it didn't go, or it's not going as far as you would like it, or it's still kind of was in the newer stages. Or this could just be, like I said, someone that is some sort of secret admirer of some sort, maybe from work, or a coworker, or maybe someone that, you know, has a crush on you as well too, because the page is also an underdeveloped energy. Like it's not someone that you've probably worked with for a long time, or it maybe, I'm not getting that it's like that ex from like that ex that you were with for a long time ago, you know, that those tend to come up a lot in this readings. I'm feeling this energy is a little bit newer for the most part. So what is this 3 of Wands, Spirit? Well, who is thinking about pile 1? Tell me about this 3 of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. Okay. And then while we're here, let's go ahead and just get that 9 of Cups, since that's what we're doing, is clarifying. Well, we have the 6 of Wands. So yeah, the wish that they want is to be seen by you, is to have a successful outcome with you. I mean, I love this imagery too, because it's like 2 people on the car. So obviously that is very telling to this, you know, possible relationship or connection that they think about. And it's like, okay, it's worked out. Like they have you on their arm, and they're like very proud, because the 6 of Wands can be a very proud energy as well too. And I love that with the 9 of Cups, because like that's just saying like that's what they want. Okay, and also with the 3 of Wands and the Queen of Swords, I feel as though, again, this is them wanting to approach you, but not knowing how you feel. With the Queen of Swords coming here, they may be a little bit confused about your emotions and how you feel. I feel like for some of you right now, to this person, you may be a little hard to read. You know, they're like, with the Queen of Swords, it could go either way. Like, they could be like, do they like me? Do they not? I think for some of you, since it is the Queen of Swords, they may be thinking that you don't really have feelings for them, or that you don't want them. And I think with the Five of Pentacles coming out too, that is also very telling of the fact that this is like insecurities coming through. You know, it's like, well, the Queen of Swords would be the one to make this person feel like the Five of Pentacles, to say the least, because the Queen of Swords isn't going to put up with any BS. The Queen of Swords, you know, isn't afraid. She's actually known as being, or possibly could be being portrayed as someone who is single or has been divorced, because the Queen of Swords is someone that has had to do what she has to do in order to, you know, keep going, if that makes sense. So I think that is coming in because they're like, I don't think pile one cares about me. Or even if they don't think that, it's like it's a fear. Because I keep getting the analogy of like the Queen of Swords like cutting off their head. And I think cutting off their head would be them feeling this Five of Pentacles like completely rejected and like not able to have this Six of Wands, this victory, successful outcome for the things that they want. But yeah, this is definitely a person who thinks about being with you, who thinks about developing things with you. Like I said, this is like an admirer or a love interest or possible crush or someone. And the only thing that seems to be holding them back really is their fear of rejection. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so a lot of things that they're like holding on to or thinking about, like these fears could be very burdening to them as well too. Okay, so now we have the Eight of Cups at the bottom too. So this could have been a situation for some of you as well too, that like you started and then you walked away from, especially with this Five of Pentacles. Like maybe this could have been a situation that you didn't find fit, so you left. Or it's just a fear of that happening for them as well too, or needing to let go and walk away from these in order to, because you know what's funny about the Eight of Cups is right after is the Nine of Cups. And so that can tell me that, you know, this person is still holding on to certain emotions or certain things that they need to walk away from in order to find this fulfillment, or at least the courage to pursue it, you know, which would be that Three of Wands. All right, so what else can you tell me about this person who is thinking about pile one, Spirit? What else can you tell me about them? We have the Sun. Oh, I love that. What else can you tell me about this person? Let's get one more. I feel like with the Sun here, though, when they do think about you, like, you bring them a lot of joy. And also, I'm hearing that they're looking for clarity. Like, they just want to know. They want to have clarity on, like, how it is that you feel, what it is that you want. But yeah, it's like they think that you are someone who will definitely, like we said, fulfill them. And like with that Sun energy, I think that's so beautiful and warm. And this could be like how they think about you or how they feel about you. It's like you just bring them like this joy. Or you can be the type that, like, if you do see them at work or they talk to you or they get to interact with you in any way, shape, or form, like you just make their day. Like you just bring them so much joy. It's with this Sun. So what else can we find out, please, Spirit, about this person who's thinking about pile one here? What's going on? Tell us more about who it is or what's going on with them when they're thinking. We have the 11th house with community. Okay, so you guys could definitely have mutual friends. They could have been asking about you through a friend or through friends. Like they could be trying to get with you, or that could have happened. Maybe that could have been like a passing as well too, for some of you is what I'm hearing. But like for the most part, they're like, you're definitely a part of their community in some way. So like whether that was work like we saw, or you guys have mutual friends, or they're asking mutual friends about you, and that could have been like how they first like saw you, like how they got to see you, you know. Or it just could be like, maybe you met them, for some of you, maybe you met them in a certain social situation, and then they like asked their friend, like, this is very specific obviously, so just take what resonates, but like, you know, they asked their friend, they're like, oh my gosh, like who is that, like how do you know them, you know? And they like wanted to get to know you too. But definitely this is telling me that you guys most likely have some mutual friends in common. Let's get one more, and then we're gonna get like a couple of channeled messages, and then we're gonna do the charms, which I gotta grab both those things. So I'm so glad I remembered in this pile, because those are the fun parts. Okay, so I cut it right when I cut it. These are a lot of cards, so we're not taking it all, but we have North Node Future, which is like, I want to, oh look, and then we have Vision, and then we have the Solar Calm, which is Clarify in reverse. And I think that's like that clarity that I was feeling with that Sun as well too. And just those cards kind of peeking out, guys, is really telling me that like this person thinks about a future with you, but it's a little unclear. They're like, I don't know what it's going to be or how it's going to be. But I feel like with Neptune can mean so many different things, but what I'm really feeling here is, yes, it does say vision, so this is them like envisioning a future with you, thinking about a future with you, but also Neptune to me represents illusions and like fantasies as well too. So I think that this is a big energy of like fantasizing about a future, or like it's a very much dreamy like energy that could be literal dreams as well too, like this person could have about you, but it's a very like dreamy, like, oh, I wish, you know, I'm thinking about this, or we could be so good together, or like we could have been so good together, you know, that kind of like wishful type of energy here. Oh my gosh, guys. And then okay, so just looking at all of these cards that flipped over, we literally have Juno with partnership. So definitely this is somebody who thinks about being in a relationship with you, who can envision a future with you. I just think that right now the insecurities is coming because it's still unclear to them, but they know what they want. They know that they see you. They may even ask about you as well too. And yeah, so this is definitely this person really has romantic feelings for you that they seem to kind of be. Oh look, now we have Uranus with change, which is like, all right, we got to change something up here, like let's make this happen. Okay, so quick second, let me go and grab those things. Okay, let me just do a little quick shuffle. I only want to get a couple of channeled messages, because just to see a little bit. Let's see. Okay. So what are some channel messages that this person may want pile 1 to know about why they are thinking about them? I want to get to know you more. Yeah, I knew this person was like, for some reason they feel like, I felt like it was like a connection that could have been, or whether it's just could have been in their head, you know, and they're like, it wasn't as far as we got to take it, or it's like, I want to take it to the next level. Like I want to come in here and I want to like see, you know, really what's up with pile 1. Okay, let's get like 1 or 2 more. So what else would they like pile 1 to know? That one wants to come out, so we'll drop it. And then it's, uh-oh, I've caught feelings. Bottom of the deck, we have, I'm confused about how I feel and what I want. And I think this is important. Oh, and then underneath that, we have, please talk to me. because it's not that they're confused about wanting you. It's very clear that they have feelings for you and they would love to pursue this connection with you or let you know about this connection, guys. But I think what they're confused about is how you feel, or if you would be willing, or even I'm even hinting at like some unworthiness like within them. Like they're like, they may think that you're like out of their league or too good to be true. And so with that being said, they're like, I'm confused, like I don't know if I can trust myself and if I can just put myself out there. But yeah, look, we have I've caught feelings. So either way, that's what they want to do. But now let's go ahead and get some charms. I didn't even realize, oops, there's like wax on the bottom of there or something. I didn't even realize that I mixed the zodiac signs with the regular charms, so I guess that's the kind of charm reading that we're doing today. So it should have a couple of both. All right, so we have more Virgo energy with practical coming through. So this person could be a very practical person. And then we have double Libra energy. That's interesting too. So we have Libra coming upright, and then we also have the Libra with charming as well on the back too. So this person can find you very charming, or this person could even be kind of charming as well. But look at, speaking of that Neptune, like dreamy energy, we have the dream catcher. So this person could have dreams about you, or this could literally be like this person dreams of a future with you, you know? Okay, and then we have the elephant, which I'm feeling with this elephant. This is about, I feel like wanting to remove obstacles in the way of whatever is stopping this person, because with that we have the cheetah, which is landed upside down, which means that I feel like this is like about taking that action, because the cheetah to me represents masculine energy and moving forward. Also, cheetahs are very fast runners, so moving forward. But I think that it's kind of coming as a block because they feel like there's these obstacles in the way here. But I feel like the elephant is a good omen when it comes to obstacles. Like it usually comes when they are being removed as well. So we have the music note, and we also have the key. There's a couple different keys in the charms, and this one has the heart on it, which I think is really cute. So they're like, I want to open that door with you. You know, it's like they want to, again, more advancement. Like, give me the key. I will open this door and see what's behind it with pile one. And then we also have the owl, which is interesting because there's kind of a lot of spiritual energy here, guys, with all of these like omens and other things as well. And Neptune is a very spiritual planet as well too. So I do feel like maybe this person and you are actually connected on a deeper level, a little bit more spiritually. Also, I'm hearing with this owl too, this is about them wanting to listen to their intuition about moving forward with this, or approaching you with this and doing what it is that they feel like their heart wants to do, but also listening to their intuition above all else and above these fears is something that I think that they're trying to do here as well too. But yeah, with this music note, I feel like they could think about you a lot when they're listening to songs, you know, like, you know, you can relate songs with like people and stuff. And also their higher self could speak to you a lot through music. And then another message that I'm kind of getting at the end here is that they want to bring in more harmony, like, and that is actually a very much Libra energy as well too, about wanting to bring in more balance and more harmony inside a connection, because I think right now they may be feeling that it's very one-sided, because which it's seemingly in this reading, it seems that would be quite literally their fault because they're not doing anything about it. They're not presenting this to you or making any moves. So of course it's one-sided if they're the only one that knows, you know what I'm saying? But so I think what they want to do is bring in some more harmony and balance into this connection, which is probably why we have so much Libra energy. The sign Libra could resonate, but if it doesn't, or it doesn't have to, because I do feel like it's that Libra energy that they want to bring in here with you. And also the fact that we had Virgo energy coming through as like practical. It's like, you know, this can be in your head and, you know, in your imagination, but the only practical thing you can do to make this happen is to do something in the physical about it, you know. And then we also have, what is this? Oh, we have the little fairy. Oh my gosh, there's so much like ethereal, like Neptune. It's almost giving me like Pisces type of energy, very dreamy energy. And I feel like this is because maybe they think that you're too good to be true. Like they may think that like this is a fantasy all in their imagination, even though fairies are very real. Just to say, I'm like, oops. Okay, so the fairy flew on the 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, which is telling me again, like what we were gonna say is, or what I was gonna say is it's very light and giddy energy here too, which I love. I'm enjoying it to say the least. But basically that they feel like this is almost like a fantasy, like too good to be true, to have this successful outcome with you and to have their wishes be fulfilled with you. So it's like the fairies landing over there because maybe this is the type of person that is very practical and doesn't believe in fairies and doesn't believe in things like that, and so this is something that they're like doubting and not believing in as well. They're like, that seems like too good to be true. This is just all in my head. I don't know if that's even possible to actually have, you know. Interesting. Always very interesting. Okay, so let's get some charms now. So we have why coming out twice as well. So this could be like also asking why. They're like, why do I feel this way? Why is this happening to me? I want to put it on a surface where I feel like you can see better. That's probably a little bit better, right? Okay. So we have Y. We have G. YG, like the rapper. We have J. We have M, U, Y, and we also have a B. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing here is like buy, like B-U-Y, like they're like, oh my gosh, I wish I could just buy my way to pile one, or maybe they would like, they like to buy you things or would like to buy you things, like to treat you. Also, we have Guy, which I know that can be a name sometimes as well too, but we have Guy, and then we have what was the other one? Oh yeah, we had Bug. So maybe they feel like they don't want to bug you as well too, like that maybe like if they were to, they would feel like kind of like a burden. We did have that 10 of Wands as well, guys, so maybe this person feels like they would just like be a burden to you, or like you just wouldn't want to be around them or something like that. And we also have Bum, which they could really like your bum. They could think you have a very nice bum. Also, maybe they think that they're like a little bummy, as in like, again, like not on your level at times as well too. Ooh, but then we have Yum too, so they think you're delicious. They're like, when they think of pile one, they're like, yum. Obviously in a not food eating way, but in a 18, I feel like an 18 and over type of way. But yeah, so these are the initials, guys, and these are the, I kind of want to pull some more signs here and see if any other zodiac signs come out as well too, since it is a general reading. Okay, I just grabbed what it is. All right. Oh, we had Cancer coming out too. So now we have Cancer with imaginative. Wow, would you look at that? And then we have Aquarius as well too, which we did have the 11th house coming out too, which Aquarius rules the 11th house. So we have, actually that just made it even more like more synchronicities in this exact reading as well too. But yeah, okay, I think we got it all. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and thank you so much, guys, for staying till the end. Thank you guys for anyone who supports, likes, comments, or like I said, just supports this channel in any way. It literally means so much to me. You have no freaking idea, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you, and I can't wait to see you guys at the next pick a card. All right, I will see you guys later. Bye. Hi Pile 2, and welcome to your reading if you chose the Labanko Tarot or if you chose the blue opalite butterfly. Either way, whatever you chose, welcome. So today we are asking who is thinking about you, who has had you on their mind, and why? Why are you on their mind? So Spirit, if you could please tune me in to my pile 2's energy, my pile 2 situation, and if you can please show us or expose to us who is thinking about pile 2. Thank you. All right. So who is this person, Spirit? Who is thinking about pile 2? Who has pile 2 on their mind? Who are they? This could be someone, since usually the cards are like flying out by now, this could be someone who doesn't want you to know. Or at least is like trying to act like they don't think about you. Who is this person, Spirit? Who is thinking about pile 1? I mean pile 2. Oopsie, so sorry. I just got done with pile 1, so that makes sense. Okay, so the first card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. Which is interesting. Start. We have the 3 of Pentacles. And the King of Cups. Okay. Let's get one more and then we'll get some clarifiers. We have the 4 of Cups with the Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune here, we have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Why is the 3 of Pentacles here? So we have the Page of Cups and we have the Knight of Cups. Okay. And we have the King of Cups. We have a lot of water energy. So why is the King of Cups here, Spirit? Who is this person? That's crazy too, because in the beginning I was like, we have to expose them. I feel like this is somebody that does not want you to know yet, or for whatever reason. And especially with this King of Cups, I feel like they're trying to hide their emotions, or they're not acting on how they feel. At least not yet, because we have the Knight of Cups as well too. So give me a second. So why is this King of Cups here, Spirit? What can you tell us about who this person is? So we have the Emperor coming in reverse, and we have the 7 of Wands. There's that resistance energy. Like there's that like, I'm resisting these feelings. I'm fighting this because whatever their reasons are. We'll talk about it right now. But bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Swords. So this is interesting energy. I feel like right now, this person who is thinking about you is someone that you have already interacted with. I feel like this is someone that was very much fated to come into your life, like with this Wheel of Fortune. Like it was destined for you guys to meet for whatever reasons, you know. And I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, what's saying is that, you know, maybe you and this person decided or wanted to work on a future together and grow together, but it seems like it either fell apart or it was blocked due to probably not having firm foundations. Because I feel like with the King of Cups in reverse, not the King of Cups in reverse, I'm sorry, the King of Cups and the Emperor in reverse, this is someone who, especially with the Emperor in reverse and the King of Cups, they're really trying to control how they're seen by you and how they're viewed, or either they're trying to not be seen or viewed by you like at all. Because what I'm sensing with this King of Cups is that right here we have this person. I feel like with this 3 of Pentacles, this is a person that is watching you, whether you work with them or whatever the case is. I'm not really getting so much work, but that could definitely be the case. I'm not ruling out anything, you know, at this point, but I feel like this is someone that is kind of an observer right now and watching you. Obviously with the Knight of Cups, this is saying that they have romantic feelings for you, that they're not just watching you because they're like a creeper or anything like that. Like they're obviously keeping an eye on you, but they're really not wanting to be seen right now. And I feel feel like with the Emperor in reverse, it's almost as like they're super, super controlling their emotions and everything that they do. Like with the King of Cups, it's like they're not going to let their feelings be seen, or they're not going to express themselves, even though they may want to, or they may feel these things. You know, it's like they're like, no, for whatever reason, we can't do this. Now we have the Four of Cups and we have the Ace of Cups, which is telling me that I think that this person feels like this is a person that may it could go either way, because as a general reading, this is someone that either screwed up an opportunity with you, or feels like they missed an opportunity here with you, or you may have like pushed this off to the side or rejected them in some sort of way, just because. Okay, and I'm also getting a message here too that this is another confirmation for this is something that, you know, that you're not seeing, because this person has their head turned in this Four of Cups, and then there's a cup right here, which ironically, you know, clarifying this is the Ace of Cups with the head in the water in the cup. So it's like they're the only ones that are knowing about this right now, or at least they're keeping it on the low, because they are trying to fight some sort of feelings here, or trying to resist something here. Like this could be their boundaries as well, but I think that it's definitely this person like having some sort of guard up, and this could also be due to fears of rejection with this Four of Cups as well too. Or maybe they feel like if they were to, or either they have, or they were to present you with this, how they're feeling, like you would just not be into it. This could be due to maybe a past situation or things that had happened in the past. So right now they're like, no, like and that's so telling too, because that's how I was sensing when, even when we first started shuffling, that I was like, I don't think this person wants you to know. But honestly, I think this is someone that you can intuitively sense. And this is someone that you probably already know exactly who it is, and you may have already known that this was kind of happening. I do feel like this is someone that you were connected to on a deeper level, whether that's just spiritually or physically. So keep that in mind as well too. But also the bottom of the deck showing the 10 of Swords. Oh yeah, look at, and the 10 of Wands, and underneath that we have the 9 of Wands and the Lovers. This is someone that I feel is definitely still trying to recover from this situation. I think this situation, this connection that you had done a number on them, and that could be why, you know, they're very much really careful about their feelings and how they're being, like, how they're letting themselves be seen and stuff. It's because they're like really, really guarded right now, or at least they're just not trying to they're not trying to get hurt. But either way, I think what they want, just because we have the Three of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups here, this is definitely telling me too that eventually well, this is like as I'm speaking to, but it's like eventually to you, they know they're going to admit, at least to themselves, you know, that they want to, or, you know, be around you. They want to be a part of your life, because this Three of Pentacles is a collaboratory energy. And so what this is telling me is that, you know, working with you, especially when it comes to a relationship, or you know, even just addressing like romantic issues, I guess, or expressing romantic feelings, as long as it's with you, I feel like is something that this person just truly wants, but for whatever reason they feel like they can't have it, or you guys can't have this. And with this Four of Cups, I feel like they think that you just don't even care anymore, and I don't know why that is. But let's see a little bit more, shall we? So what else can you tell me about this person who has pile 2 on their mind, Spirit? I feel like with this Wheel of Fortune as well too, guys, that this person and you, whether that is one-sided or not, I'm just only going from what I can see here. So I feel like this person may have really, you know, wanted to invest a lot of time into the future energy of this connection. So whether that was like you guys settling down, having kids, things like that. And it seems like with this, you know, Wheel of Fortune, that it wasn't able to be. And it's something that they seem to still be thinking about as well too. Or it's like it's like almost as if like it's put on a pause, like you and this person could be in some sort of separation. Okay, so what else can you tell me about who this person is, Spirit? That has pile 2 on their mind. And this person seems to be like definitely wanting to be in a mystery. But we're gonna find out. I'm gonna pick some cards regardless. Okay. So we have the sun coming out in reverse, and I feel called to keep it in reverse. And I also felt called to look at the bottom of the deck, and we have debilitated, which is discomfort. Yeah. So I feel like with the sun in reverse, this is all about them not having what they want. I feel like if they were to be around you or to have you by their side, it would be the sun upright, and it would be like, okay, all these good feelings, this joy, I have what I want, you know, and all of this. But now that it's kind of in reverse, it's like my sun has gone away. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking, isn't there like a that's what I'm hearing. Okay. Yesterday by the Beatles, when it's like, yesterday all my problems seem so far away, but now it seems like they're here to stay. And then it's like, oh, I believe in yesterday. So that means that this person is thinking about, I feel like, the joyful times and the experiences that they shared with you probably in the past. And now that they don't have that, it's like they don't have their sun anymore. Maybe it's like, you know, when you feel like it's all cloudy and gloomy, like this is kind of like what's going on with this person. Because the next one we have is debilitated, which is discomfort, which is like they're put in a position right now because a debilitated planet is a planet that it is in a house or a sign that it just does not work well with. It's uncomfortable there. It's not what it's used to, you know. It's like I'm trying to think of an example. Okay, of course now they all go out of my head. So like debilitated, what's a debilitated? Like Mars, I feel like is debilitated when it's in Libra. Okay, that's it. Okay, I got one. An example. Mars is debilitated in Libra because Mars is all about action and passion, and it's, you know, Mars doesn't really think, it just goes and it just does, and it wants to have that like outlet. Well, Libra is a sign of, you know, balance and really weighing out options and weighing things out. So Mars is kind of debilitated in there because that's not what Mars is used to doing. And so this is something, so this person is coming through and saying that whatever position that they are in right now, they're not feeling too good, and it has a lot to do with this connection in this situation. And I think with this 4 of Cups as well too, it's like this person wants to come in again, like they would love to express themselves to you, or, you know, especially this imagery with this Ace of Cups, like dive like head into this connection, but they just believe that, you know, either they're not worthy right now of being seen or heard, or that they are just going to be fiercely rejected here. And so they're like, I can't act on this. I have to do this. I have to be this way. I have to hold strong, and I have to, you know, put my boundaries up, and I have to not, you know, give in to how I'm feeling. And that can definitely be what is making them, or one of the reasons why they are uncomfortable right now. So what else can you tell us about this person? Thank you. Ooh, we have the 12th house with introspection. And I kind of wanted to get this one too. So we have Vesta with hearth. And then, oh, look at the bottom of the deck. We have Aquarius in reverse with collaborate, which is telling me again that this person, and we were talking about collaboration because we had the 3 of Pentacles in your reading as well. So this person not being able to work with you, at least in the physical level, because I am hearing that you and this person could be very much connected on the spiritual level, and that their higher self and spirit could have worked together, and this could have been a very healing connection, like something that you guys were fated to meet, you know, some sort of divine counterpart where you were fated to meet, to grow and learn things and experience things. You know, obviously that those things vary per connection and per people, but I do believe that this is like someone that you are connected to on a spiritual level. So I feel like you guys can be collaborating through there, like your souls and your higher selves can be definitely collaborating, but I feel like they do feel the loss of your energy in the physical, and that's something that they do not like as well. But yeah, with the 12th house of introspection, talk about, that's a lot of, actually we were just speaking on like the unseen and unseen forces and things like that. That is very much 12th house. And then also with the introspection, it's like this person is doing a lot of looking at themselves, looking at why they do the things that they do, probably a lot of healing as well. But the 12th house is not a house of comfort as well too. So let's just, it's one of my favorite houses because it is home to like spirit and, you know, like I said, a lot of the unseen and things like that. But also if you're going through like, there's transits in your 12th house, man, those are some of the toughest times. But they are some of the times that you really are doing the most healing, the most inner work and introspection as well too. My North Node is in the 12th house, and so I'm drawn to things like that. Like that's what I love. I also have Venus in the 8th house, which is like, I love tarot and things like that and occult stuff. And anyways, this isn't about me, but for some reason I'm just inclined to share, you know, 12th house things. So this could be like this person really taking a good hard look at what it is they do, why they are the way that they are, and a lot of spiritual energy around. But also the 12th house can, you know, also be about karmic lessons as well, and you know, going through things that we don't necessarily enjoy, but some things that we necessarily need as well, for reasons that we're not able to see just yet. And so this is something that I think this person that is thinking about you is definitely experiencing. And with the introspection, I think that you've showed this person a lot about themselves and who they are, almost to the point where they may almost think that they may have not even wanted to see, if we can be quite honest here. But yeah, and I feel like there's a heavy heart chakra energy, almost like a heart chakra wounding here with this person. So this could have been something having to do with that, like opening their heart or allowing their heart to open and feeling, because now that I'm talking about that, I'm feeling like emotions kind of running up, and almost like I almost feel like I want to cry. And I think this is like a process for this person, or maybe this person is definitely grieving as well, this connection and your energy and this loss as well too. Speaking of that, okay, so let's go ahead and see what the channeled messages are from this person. Bottom of the deck, we have I can't move on already. Interesting. Let's see. What is this person thinking about when it comes to pile 2? So they have pile 2 on their mind. What are some thoughts, Spirit, with the channeled messages? Oops. Excuse me. Let me pick this up. Now this is kind of a lot. Oh my gosh, I'm going through a lot right now. That's definitely like what I was talking about with that 12th house energy. That was a lot of channel messages, so I'm not going to take them all, but I did feel called to show that one. So we have just give me one more chance. Definitely that Knight of Cups and that 3 of Pentacles energy. Like, can you please work with me again? Like, if I express myself, but they're like, if I express myself, they're gonna reject me. Like, they're gonna ignore me. Maybe you have this person blocked, or maybe you have been ignoring this person as well too. And that's why with that 4 of Cups energy, like, they definitely feel like they will be rejected or like ignored. So what are their thoughts about... Oh yeah, and then we have I forgot to talk about this one. We have my last relationship wrecked me. Now, this is a general reading, so this can mean multiple different things, but either this, I think with the majority of you, this could have been this connection. Like this connection, like they feel wrecked by it. But also this could have been old wounds and things that they brought into this connection too. Like if that was the case, then like they had exes that did them dirty. One of the sabotaging things or fears or sabotaging thoughts that they could have had within this connection is that you were going to repeat that same thing, you know, and that's showing here is in like they brought in those unhealed traumas and unhealed wounds into this connection. So what else does this person think about? We have, I can't be the person you need me to be. Ooh, that was when I was saying that though, guys. Oh my gosh, when I said that, like, I can't be the person you need me to be, I got this heart-wrenching feeling though. So that's like something very hard for this person to admit, or just to process, is like that they can't be that person, or it can't work. That it almost felt like my heart was getting like pulled out. Ooh, this is a very emotional pile, or at least a very emotional person. We have you make me so proud. I love that. I do believe that this person does think the world of you. I think that this person thinks that you are honestly someone who is very strong and very capable, especially when it comes to matters of the heart as well. And I think with this you make me so proud, this can be their higher self coming through as well too, because if you have been doing a lot of inner work or introspection on yourself, or processing a lot of things, you know, that have been hard for you, that's definitely like their higher self in that higher realm that we were just talking about, you guys being connected at, even though we're all connected, but like, you know, working together, like that collaboratory energy, that like their higher self and like them, you know, on that higher level is like, dang, like you're doing such a good job, like I am actually really proud of you, even though their 3D self wouldn't be able to realize that or say that, you know, for some of you. And then also this could just be like this person just honestly, like you could just really make this person like very proud just by you doing the things that, or just being you. You may not even have to be doing anything. Okay, let's get one more and then we'll get the charms and the initials. So what is one more channeled message here for pile 2 from this person? Okay, so bottom of the deck we have I'm not good at the emotional stuff, which is crazy, which that's interesting too, because what I was just saying, like this person has a lot of emotions, this is I got a download, I got a message from Spirit. Spirit was like, yeah, basically Spirit was like, yeah, and they're not used to it. Like basically Spirit was saying like this is something that's new to them. They're not used to feeling so intensely and feeling so much, and I think it's hard for them to process at times. It feels very hard because maybe these are like repressed emotions from this person from like, it can go all the way back to like childhood, you know. I was gonna say something else too. Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, that's very uncomfortable for this person because we had the discomfort. So we have show me you care, and then we have I put on a brave face but I'm scared too. Yeah, and I think one of the biggest things about this person really being fearful about is the fact that we had that Emperor in reverse, and they feel as though they have completely lost control of this situation, and lost control of you, which I feel like is probably for the best. It's not like this person really ever had control over you anyways, but at least they had some sort of control of like your perception of them. And now for whatever reason, they feel like they don't have that anymore. And they don't have you anymore. It's like they can't just persuade you to come back, or they can't just tell you what you want to hear and you come back. They really do feel as though they have lost control of this connection, which means that they feel like they lost control, you know, in general. And I think that's something that's really hard for this person to accept. But also, sorry, I was reading this at the same time. But yeah, they would just love if you just showed some love and care to them. I'm not saying to do that or whatever, but that's something they would just really, they would be like, oh my gosh, it would be a glimpse of hope with this just give me a chance. That's exactly what that would be. It would be like, oh, pile 2 still cares, or pile 2 still wants to make this work. Well, let me just get in where I fit in, you know? Let me push my way up in there. It's kind of what I'm feeling with that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some charms and some zodiac signs. So what else? Okay. Oh, look at, we have double butterfly energy. So this is this person I feel like really wanting or growing and expanding. I feel like this is this is definitely a transformative connection. or this connection has caused a lot of death and transformation, either within you or within this person, or both, you know? And I think that's exactly what your higher self and their higher self wanted, you know, as long as, and I think that's what that message was that I was getting with that, like, you make me so proud that, you know, you probably are the one that is doing a lot of the work here. And so their higher self is just coming through to say, like, wow, like, all that growth that you've been doing, that transformation that you've been doing, is exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So, like, basically they're saying, like, I am so proud of you and all the work that you've done. Like, it is seen by the unseen for sure. All right, so we have a starfish, which is interesting because starfishes represent divine love, but I also feel with this starfish that this is about this person still holding on to you and to this connection, and maybe holding on to certain things that they should have let go of or need to let go of in order for this connection or them to completely transform and evolve as well too. And what I mean by that is because when you think of a starfish is, they're stuck to something. That's how, you know, they stay. They have these really strong, I don't know exactly what they are, but stickers, you know what I mean, like suction things, where they hold on to things very tightly. That's how they don't get washed away through waves in the ocean and things like that. And so I think that there needs to be some sort of release with this person in order to kind of go with the flow here as well too. But like I said before, this is a divine love connection, or at least from the higher realms, you know, too. Like, that's what it represents to me. And actually, speaking of that, yeah, because we have these little hearts, which is my charm for, which is this, that's funny that I was just saying that, because these are my charms. This is my specific charm for a soulmate or divine counterpart, because it's the two hearts that are intertwined. So this is kind of confirming that as well too. And also, this is probably that they feel that you are their soulmate and you are the person for them, which is probably why it's so freaking hard to let go. And then we have the owl here, which is telling me that this is a very spiritual connection as well too. You guys are probably a lot more intuitively connected than either you realize. I feel like, because in the beginning I was sensing that you sense this as well too, so you probably realize, but or I guess regardless of who really realizes it, it doesn't matter. But, you know, you guys are a lot more connected and than you, well, I'm just going to repeat the same thing. But what I was going to say is that you may probably realize, and also this is about listening to intuition. You know, that owl on your shoulder is guiding you and trying to give you the most divine wisdom as possible. So it's important, I feel like, right now to really follow that intuitive nudge on wherever you feel led to go. Because wherever you feel led to go, it seems that you are divinely protected. We have the angel wing, which I feel like is very beautiful, because a lot of the times when I think of like a huge angel wing, I think of it also as like an angel standing behind you, and then like they're able to shield you with their wing. And so I think that this is saying that you are divinely protected right now at this time, and that may be why you and this person aren't together, because there may be other things that need to happen or need to come together, or this person needs to go through, or you need to go through, whatever the case is. And just know that you are protected, and this is, you know, straight from the divine, that is, things are going to happen in divine timing for reasons and how they're supposed to. So to just know. Also, don't forget to call on your angels, ask your angels for guidance as well, and or just spirit in general, and know that you are. Oh, I got a message too that this person may think of you as just like a literal earth angel as well too. Like you may give off to this person like angelic vibes. Okay, so now let's look at the signs here. So we have Libra and we have Aquarius, and the reason why I'm saying that is because I think we were talking about Libra, and then we had Aquarius come out as well too. So we have Libra upright, and we have Aquarius with friendly, which is interesting because, never mind, or I'll just say it. The Three of Pentacles can represent, you know, collaborations with any kind of people as well too, but they could be also asking friends about you. Like they could be wondering or telling their friends things about you. as well too, just because the Three of Pentacles, it is 3 people. But now we have Sagittarius with optimistic or optimist. So I think that this is coming through as well too, to try to tell you to stay optimistic about the future, about whatever the future holds, whatever the outcome is going to be, you know, to try to stay as optimistic as possible, because I feel like what do I feel like? I feel as though, and the reason why I kind of stopped right now, and I was going to say something, is because I felt like I was kind of getting like a yield from spirit, because this is a general reading, and one of the things, guys, that I never want to do is I never want to like sell anyone a dream, you know. And if it's a general reading and I don't want to give like someone information that it's not for and they take it, and I know that's kind of hard to like not do, but basically it's like these are all different, so they're going to work out in different ways. I don't want to say like this is going to happen for sure, it's for sure going to be like this, if that's maybe not the case for everyone, or if I don't even know if that's going to be the case, you know. So I was kind of like, let me just stop right there. But I think just being optimistic in life in general is always good. It helps a lot. I know it's hard at times, especially when you go through things, but just keeping that hope alive is something that is always needed, you know, and that gratitude. So then we have ambitious with Capricorn as well too. So these were very beautiful. This reading was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be, to say the least. I can't even, there's like, especially coming from like other readings and other piles, and then like this one, I'm like, holy crap. And all of these feelings that I was feeling, like I feel almost like a little bit exhausted now, but not because my energy is drained like by like energy vampire. I feel almost exhausted because I felt like during that reading I was processing a lot of emotions, or like a lot of emotions were going through me, and you know how like it just makes you like tired. So let's go ahead and get the name charms now, or the initial charms. I'm trying to get a surface that you would be able to see better on. There we go. Okay, so we have a lot of initials too. So we have E, we have N, we have Y, we have H, O, U, we have another N, we have S, W, and C. So the first thing I was thinking was like hun or honey. Like honey. That could be something. Or we have sun. Oh, look we have the sun again. We literally have sun, and then we have it with an O as well too. Oh, we have sunny. So maybe this person, like when they were with you, or they are with you, you know, that's like that message of before, of like everything was so sunny, everything was good and optimistic, you know. And then like when you're not with them, they're like, oh. And then we have one, we have you, and trying to think, we have so. We have hey. Maybe that they're like, oh, I just wish I could be like, hey, how's it going? Maybe they miss talking to you every day for some of you, if you're not in contact with this person every day. But maybe since we had you and one as well too, like the one as in like I won, like winner. Maybe they feel like you are the prize, like at the end of the day, like regardless, like if they have you, like they win or they've won. And I think that's really sweet as well too. Sweet as honey. So yeah, I think we covered it all pretty much. I felt like I had to do something to like channel messages, but nope, we did that. So I am going to leave the reading here for you. I really hope this helped, or you enjoyed it at least, to say the least. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And thank you for everyone who supports this channel in any way, who likes, comments, shares the video. It means so much to me. I'm always so grateful for you and your support. And I love you, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next reading. Bye! Hi Pile 3, welcome to your reading. If you chose the orange calcite cloud stone, or if you chose the Luna del Lunaverse Tarot, then this is your reading, so welcome. So today we are seeing who has been thinking about you, who has had you on their mind. So much, in fact, that we had to do a whole reading about it. So I'm going to ask Spirit to please tune me in here to my Pile 3's situation. And if you can please show us who has been thinking about Pile 3. Thank you so much. All right, so first we're going to start. We're also going to be seeing what they're thinking about, as well as we are going to be looking at clarifying oracles, channeled messages from them, and some charms with initials too. So just thought I'd tell you what you're in for. So first, let's go ahead and see, Spirit, who is this person? Who is this person thinking about Pile 3? Or who has Pile 3 on their mind? Okay, we have the Two of Swords. We have the Death card, and we also have the Lovers. All right. Let's go ahead and clarify. Why is the Two of Swords here? We have the Six of Pentacles, and then we have a card that flew, so excuse me. The Four of Swords. Okay. Why is the Death card here? Of course, we have the Ace of Cups. And why is the Lovers card here? We have the Hanged Man, as well as the Queen of Swords. Interesting. Okay. So I feel like this is definitely a person that you have ended things with, or could possibly be in a separation with, but just someone from your past that is thinking about you. And we're going to go into a little bit more detail of why they're thinking about you, because I feel like this person is still a little bit confused about what it is they should do. I feel like this person is someone that does want to come back into your life with the Six of Pentacles. It's almost as if they want to reach out here and, you know, extend their energy, like, you know, give you something a little bit more than, they were able to in the past, is what I'm hearing. But it's like, it's basically like, now I can't talk, that they're like, okay, I need to decide now if I am going to reach out, or if I'm going to, you know, express myself or continue this on with Pile 3, because if I don't, it may be too late. And they may be thinking that it's too late right now as well too. But I feel like, so it's like they're kind of stuck, because the Two of Swords is definite stuck energy of like wanting to give more to this connection, or wanting to give something at least to this connection, since we do have the Six of Pentacles. But they're kind of like letting it rest with the Four of Swords, like not doing anything, being very still at this time. And so, and speaking of that, we have, you know, the Death card, but then we have the Ace of Cups. That's, again, kind of polar opposite energy. I do feel like this person is wanting to transform this connection, but I almost feel like they're confused about if it's too late, or if they're just thinking, should we completely let go? Like, should we let this go? Or should we try to start over? I think there's a lot of contemplation here in this person's energy, in this reading's energy. And so what I do want to say, though, is that with the Lovers coming out, this means that they do have very strong feelings for you. And again, it's another card about a choice, though. It's another card about choosing what it is your heart desires, choosing what it is that you want. And with that would be needing to surrender here with the Hanged Man. So surrendering to what it is that your heart wants, and not what it is that your mind is thinking about. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it could go either way with this person who is thinking about you. That for some of you, this is a person that you could have a deep past with, and for some of you, this is a person that maybe you started things out with and it didn't really progress, you know, to where you wanted it to be. But I do feel like what this person thinks about is choices that they should make, what they should do, how they should go about it as well. Now we have the Queen of Swords here on this side as well too, which is telling me that maybe they have some sort of belief or thinking that you may not be open to receiving whatever they have to say, or be open to even working on this in general, because we have the Lovers here, which is again like how I was saying, like, oh, I have very strong feelings, you know, this is like a soulmate, a divine counterpart of some sort, whatever this person may be feeling. But then with the Queen of Swords, they're like, well, it could just be me that's the only one that's feeling that way. Like, I don't know if pile 3 is feeling that way. They could be like completely like not even care, you know. Actually, let's clarify this Queen of Swords here. So why do we have the Queen of Swords here? Okay, so what I'm hearing too, I didn't really need to clarify, or Spirit clarified for me. I forgot that this Queen of Swords came out with this Lovers and this Hanged Man. So this is a choice again for them to do what they have to do. Like with the Queen of Swords, like a lot of the time is known as the single queen, because she's or the divorced queen as well, because she had to make those choices and decisions to cut off her emotions and do what she has to do and move on. And that's kind of where this person's at. Do I surrender to what I'm feeling, or do I, you know, do I move on? And there's so much about a choice here, which is crazy. Like the Two of Swords, but there's also a stagnancy energy of like, I don't know what to choose, so I'm just not doing anything about it. So this is someone that has been thinking about you and about approaching you and coming towards you, and either reconciling or coming through with an offer. But they're very confused about it. They don't know what they should do. Bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles though. But I feel like, again, with that Four of Pentacles, this could mean that they do want to hold on, because the Four of Pentacles is a card of wanting to kind of hold on to what it is that you have and what it is that makes you feel secure. So as well as that could be true, they are also staying in an energy of what makes them feel comfortable, staying in their comfort zone though. But now I'm kind of drawn to the crystal that you chose. I feel like with this pile, there is a lot of sexual energy here. There is a lot of, you know, passion here, because this is orange calcite, which is the sacral chakra of desire. So I think that this person has suppressed desires for this connection and for you. And that is exactly why we have this Hanged Man coming out about, you know, a need to surrender to what it is that you feel, and surrender to the choice that you feel you want to make. And I'm saying you as in this person, obviously. But yeah, and I think there's a lot of resistance here, which is causing this more confusion and causing more stagnation. So let's see now. Let's flip that over there. I want to see a little bit more about who this person is, or what they are thinking about with the oracle. So what else can you tell us about this person who has pile 3 on their mind? It's very adamant. This is what I'm noticing about this pile is that I think for a lot of you obviously, like, right away you knew who this person was, and because it went kind of straight forward into like what it is they're thinking about, why they're thinking about, you know, this as well too. It's like almost as if like you needed to know that they're processing this, but they're also confused and kind of stagnant at the same time. Very interesting. Okay, so what else can you tell us about this person, please? About who is thinking about pile 3, or who has pile 3 on their mind, please, Spirit. What else can you tell us about them? Right. Okay, so we have the second house kind of coming in reverse, but we have the second house with resources. North Node and future. Okay. What else can you tell us about this person? So we have trine and sextile with symbiosis. That's interesting, because this can also talk about doing what you feel is most comfortable for you. And the second house can also be about Well, I guess technically it could be about that. I don't know. Let's get one more card. And then we have midheaven too. Maybe this person is kind of working on their financial situation as well too. Okay, so we have retrograde and we have review, which is interesting because we are currently in a Venus retrograde right now as I'm filming this, and I believe we are about to enter in like another Mercury retrograde and like a 6th planet. Like 6 planets are going to be in retrograde at one time. So this is a big energy of like reviewing your past and past energies and people coming up, you know, exes or those feelings that you had kind of coming up and wanting to make it work. But I kind of want to get with this trine and sextile, I feel called to, I'm going to grab it in a little bit. We're going to talk about it first, but I'm going to grab the book because I really feel called. I feel like there's something in the book that is very important to this situation. And I feel like it has to do with something about, again, kind of doing what you know, staying in your comfort zone. But I know that when things are trining and like, you know, when planets are trining and there's a sextile, that means that they work together very well. Like they're almost feeding off each other, like with, you know, energy wise. And this could be like how they're feeling or wanting to collaborate with you as well. And this could be something that they are like thinking about, especially with the retrograde and review. It's like almost as if that they're thinking about you when I feel it's like quiet time. Maybe that's what that 4 of Swords was representing as well too. Like when it's like quiet time and they're able to like actually like really process and go over this connection as well. And also another message that I keep hearing though is that desire to want to reconnect with somebody, like you know, they say happens a lot during retrogrades, during Mercury retrogrades, communication, and Venus retrogrades, definitely love and things like that. And the Venus retrograde can also be about resources, since Venus does rule money and, you know, money, love, and beauty, and all of those types of things as well too. So I feel like this person could kind of be going through some sort of a rough patch right now when it comes to their resources, and that could be somehow affecting the way that they would communicate with you normally, is what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling. It's almost as if like this person could be a very proud type of person, and they really only want to come to you and connect to you like when they have everything like going good for them, like when everything's working out for them. And it seems to maybe not working out the best. But give me 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna grab this book. Oh yeah, it's right here. Okay. All right, let's see what it says. Oh, I can't even make this up. It literally says, for the action, it says, lean into what is easy and comfortable and use that comfort to renew, grow, and expand. Look for people you have compatible and complementary ideas with and skills of your own. Work with your allies. Gently expand your world through compatible people, collaboratory skills, and through doing what you love. Look for a person who holds a missing piece of the project and bring them in. Find those whose work you approve of and invest in. That's interesting. Let's see. The challenge here is the path of least resistance can be both delightful and limiting. Don't get stuck in a comfortable rut with that 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so that was really just confirming what we were talking about. So yeah, this person is feeling like you guys do work together very well, you know, or at least you have in the past. And I think that they almost feel like they are missing out on that, but their comfort zone is keeping them stuck in this, you know, in this energy of like, it's like almost like this retrograde is here because, or this retrograde card, I mean, is here because it's like they're thinking about how well you guys work together, or they're thinking about, you know, how much they would love to collaborate with you again, or, you know, whatever it is that they're thinking about. It's like they're wanting to connect here because a trine and a sextile is when, you know, they connect. And like I think the sextile is like the star, and then the trine is the triangle. But anyways, you know, but also staying in their comfort zone, which has been very adamant actually this whole reading, has it not, guys? That's crazy. Like with the 4 of Pentacles, that's what I was talking about. And also I was feeling with that 2 of Swords that I was like, this person is confused. They're like kind of stuck right now. They're not making any moves, but they definitely are thinking about you. They definitely are wanting this So I guess it would really just be on them for like when or how they would be able to reach out. You know, that's very interesting. But I think with this second house resources, this person may feel like they don't have the resources to reach out to you, or this has something to do with their self-worth as well, as what I'm hearing, because the second house can also be the house of your own self-worth, as well as like, you know, insecurities and things. And I think this is huge on that, which is why they are kind of trying to stay safe. But they do seem to think about you, and the reason why this person is even coming through in this reading is because there is a desire here. Like I said, with that crystal, I do feel a lot of sexual energy and a lot of desires, and a lot of repressed desires, or suppressed desires, I guess you could say. But interesting. Actually, on that note, let's go ahead and get the channeled messages. What do we have at the bottom? We have the Root at the bottom. Wanting to feel stable, wanting to feel secure. Okay. Ooh, and then that's the IC as well too. So that is like, a lot of the time that's in the 4th house, which is like what makes you feel safe, what you're used to doing, kind of like almost how you, like your childhood, how you grew up. Those could all be in connection to why this person is doing what they're doing right now when it comes to this connection, or when it comes to like expressing themselves. All right, so what are some channel messages about what is it this person is thinking about when it comes to pile 3, please? I just want to cuddle with you. Oh, I'm just thinking of 4th house too, and I was like comfort and things like that. So you make this person feel comfortable and safe just as much as I think that you make them feel unsafe at the same time. Oh, that's so cute though. Like with that desire, they're like, just cuddle with me. That's cute. All right. I tried to show off around you. This is definitely that second house of wanting to have things for whatever reason. This person feels like they need to have like nice things in order to be around you, or to like impress you. It's obviously to impress you, to say the least. Okay, so what are some channeled messages about what this person thinks about when it comes to pile 3? Why is pile 3 on their mind? I don't deserve you. So again, that's self-worth here too. These are all kind of coming out and correlating with everything that we've kind of already talked about. That one wants to fall out. My last relationship wrecked me. Show me you care. Tell me you love me. I'm starting to fall for you. Bottom of the deck, we have I'm lying when I say I don't miss you or want you. Yeah, they're lying to themselves. They're denying themselves from things that they want, or denying their own feelings, which is why we had that need to surrender as well here too. So it's not like they're even just lying to you. I think that they're like probably trying to gaslight themselves out of their own feelings. Yeah, so we have my last relationship wrecked me. This could be, you know, fears of getting hurt, as well as which could have came through as blockages in this connection. Well, blockages on their part in this connection as well too. So we have I'm starting to fall for you, which we have show me you care and tell me you love me. I feel strongly this message with that I'm starting to fall for you is that I think that this is the type of person, when they kind of feel like they're losing control of their feelings, they may pull back. Because the imagery that I was getting is like, they're like, oh, I'm starting to fall for you. Like, oh, let me catch myself. You know, like, let me not go too far. Or let me, like, you know, try to make sure that this doesn't, you know, go so far where I'm too deep. And I think that that's very telling of that fear and those things that they're kind of stopping, wanting to stay safe, wanting to stay in that comfort zone. That makes perfect sense. They're like, okay, that's you know, fully surrendering to my emotions and letting things completely flow. That sounds so scary to me because I have the possibility of getting completely hurt or getting completely wrecked again, like it said, like literally getting completely wrecked again, and I do not want that to happen. So I think this person is really playing it safe. It's almost as if they do want to connect. Well, it's not almost as if, I think what I was going to say right now was exactly what I said before, but it's like that Two of Swords. It's like, I think that they're kind of getting a little bit anxiety as well, because they're like, I know I need to do something. I need to say something, or I need to make some sort of move here, or else I'm going to completely blow it. But then at the same time, they're like, well, and they have doubts. They're like, well, is this for me? I don't know. And I think the doubts are definitely due to fears and insecurities, which have definitely come through prominent in this reading as well, that this person may have. Interesting. I'm going to set that right there. Underneath that, now we have, I see you in my dreams all the time. That could be like fantasizing about you, like dreams. Or this could literally be like they have dreams about you. So now let's get some charms with some zodiac signs, and then we will get some initials. Let me get a surface that you will be able to see this on. All right, well, speaking of dreams, I have the dream catcher. So yeah, this person could definitely be having dreams about you. The first one that caught my eye again is because we have this skull and crossbone, which is again another death symbolization. It's also a symbolization again for transformation. But when you think of this, I kind of think of like the skull and crossbones like on a pirate ship, you know, like on like the old movies where they would have like the pirate flag with this. And what that was is kind of a warning sign of like, beware. And I think that's something that their conscious is, or their mind is constantly trying to tell them to look for threats as well too. Let's see, we have the little child, the little boy. So this could be their inner child as well, kind of affecting some choices and decisions that they've been making. But also this could be like them wanting to be more playful with you. This is making me think of like the Page, of wanting to like have that open creativity, or open being open and honest with their feelings, like the Page of Cups. Also, you know, you may even have kids with this person. For some of you, you may have, I guess gender doesn't really matter because it's just one out here right now, but like you could have talked about kids or wanting to have kids, or but yeah, if that doesn't resonate, I do believe this is like them wanting to, like their inner child just wants to be free and express themselves. And this person could be very cautious a lot of the time and like not really wanting to. Oh, we have these two swans coming together, which that's very beautiful. I would look up the spiritual meaning of swans, because I think that there is a definition. They are very connected to they can be very connected to love and romance as well. But when I think of swans, I think of healing. And it's like a baby swan. It looks like a baby swan and a big swan. So this could be inner child healing as well too. And we also have the little key with a heart on it, which is so cute, which means that they're like, okay, you could possibly hold the key to their heart, or this could be them wanting to open the doors to their heart, like unlocking their heart and letting themselves really be free here as well too, because we do have love struck right here, which is like the arrow, the Cupid arrow through the heart, which is like, all right, I have caught feelings. I do feel strongly about this, which is interesting because there's like a hole here. I want to say that used to be a jewel that was in there, but it seems to be missing now. So that could be very significant as well too. So maybe they feel like there is some emptiness within their heart that they are wanting to fill here, and it seems to be due to their own withholding, or maybe like needing to heal, because we have that card of like my past relationship, my last relationship wrecked me, whether that relationship is you or it's other just past experiences. It doesn't have to be, I think, specifically you for sure. But then we have the elephant coming out, which I believe you know, this elephant, it has a heart on its ear too, which I didn't notice before, which is really cute. So that could be like obstacles of the heart, wanting to remove obstacles of the heart, because when I think of elephants, I think of abundance, and I think of like removing obstacles that are in your way of reaching that abundance. So this is something that this person is either wanting to do or is going to be doing as well too. But I think elephants are such a good omen and beautiful. They're like beautiful souls as well too. I feel like this also is a symbol for wisdom as well, since elephants are very wise and memorable. You know how they say like elephants don't forget? This could be a symbol of memories as well too. Okay, and now the zodiac signs we have Gemini, we have Leo, and we have Virgo, as well as Capricorn, but Capricorn is landing on the side of ambitious. We also had Taurus with the second house as well, and I don't know if there was any major arcana. Oh, we had Scorpio with death. Yeah, that were in the reading as well too. So there we go with that. Let's go ahead and get some initials now here too. Okay, we kind of got a lot of initials here. So the first one we have is P. We have R, S, T. We have double P, PP. Oh. Sometimes you don't realize how immature you are until something's so stupid. Okay, we have B. Oh, look. This came out in another pile too. I was going to say we have bum, which means they may think that you have a very nice bum. But also, since we have the second house resources, they may really not want you to think that you think that they're like a bum, like that they don't have anything as well too. I also see rum as well, so maybe they like to drink. Rum, well, I don't know why there's so many pirate analogies. So we have two Qs, so which could be like questioning, like questions. This person has lots of questions, like multiple questions. And then we have two Vs, which V to me, especially when it looks like this, symbolizes, or it looks like the Roman numeral 5. So 55 or 555 could be significant. And also 5 represents obstacles, challenges, changes as well too. Big on the changes one for sure. But yeah, I feel like, oh, we have strum, like strummer, and maybe they're like scared that you're just gonna strum them along. But we have multiple but energies. Put. Yeah, well, I don't know about any other words or anything like that, but those are definitely the initials coming through. And I think that's it for this reading, guys. I am going to leave it here. Don't forget to subscribe, or if you haven't, I was going to say don't forget to subscribe if you have not yet already. And thank you so much to everyone who likes, comments, or shares or supports my videos or my channel in any type of way. You have no idea how grateful I am for you. I love every single one of you, and I'm just so grateful and happy and honored to get to even read for you guys. It is such an honor, so I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next pick a card. Bye.